Hey guys, I'm here to finally. Oh God. Let's try this again. Got my screen. Hey guys, I'm here to here. Sorry for that. We're back on the ramp, which you know what that means. Another review. Today we're gonna be reviewing the Disney Store Muir, M-U-I-R, however that's pronounced. I'm gonna choose to pronounce him Muir, just because I saw another guy pronounce him like that. But anyway. So this guy, fun fact, this is actually technically a die-cast planes model, but, you know, he was only sold in the Disney Store, meaning he's not a Mattel die-cast, but rather a Disney Store die-cast. So I originally found a listing for this on eBay for about $30. I was like, cool, should probably get that. But then, the other day, I went to some weird festival thing at a farm or something, and they were selling this for $5. And I got a $4 discount, so I got this thing for a single dollar. So that's really weird. Really, yeah, very good deal, very good deal. I'm actually still surprised, judging by how detailed this guy is. So, first things first, let's take a look at the wheels. Now, this guy is a mogul, meaning he's a 260, or he has two unpowered wheels at the front, 6 powered wheels in the middle, and no unpowered wheels at the back. Now, these are very interesting wheel designs, very intricate. I think they might be made of plastic. I can't tell if they're plastic or metal. But, like, the counterweight actually has the holes in them. Or in it. Or the counterweights actually have the holes in them. And, you know, we have pretty good spokes. My only complaint with the wheels is the lining around, the white lining is a little bit sloppy. As you can see, there's like a little imperfection right there. But overall, this is pretty good. Now, this thing actually has some pretty interesting piston movement, because the pistons, or the side rods, do actually move. Now, usually on a real locomotive, these rods would just go around the wheel, which, I mean, on this model, they do. But then this rod would be attached to here, and then it would just move in and out of this cylinder. But instead, on this model, this rod slides across the actual connecting rod, which is really cool. If you're wondering how I'm keeping this in place, I'm using a switch. This thing can fit on Trackmaster track, but the leading wheels don't pivot. But the funny thing is, there's a screw underneath, which allows you to take off the leading wheels. And then there's this little bit right here where you could put something to make it pivot. So I guess that could be something I could do in the future. Stay here. Now on this model, or on this specific version of this model I got, the left valve gear was a little bit bent up. And it kind of hits the rod that is actually connected to the side rods, and causing the side rod to fall off sometimes. But yeah, over here at the front we have the cow catcher. It's made of plastic. We have the lamp, also made of plastic. But then we also have the smoke box, the boiler. The smoke box, the boiler, the domes, the funnel, the cab roof, the running plate. All those are made of metal. However, the bell is made of plastic. The whistle is made of plastic. The cylinders are made of plastic. But this is a really good, really cold feeling metal. And you know, here's something I noticed. The back of Muir has a knuckle coupler, He didn't come with a tender. Hope to be able to 3D print a tender one day. But I wonder, but that coupling looks like it might be HO scale. I'm gonna go get one of my HO scale locomotives or roll. I'm gonna get an HO scale coil car out to see if that'll fit. We got ourselves an old New York Central coil car. Now I'm gonna see if this will fit. Huh? It fits. Well, you know. Now time for a few for a few tests. The first test is the stopper test. I'm gonna see if a Muir will actually get stopped by the stoppers. Now I have tried him out, but on driving down the slope, he is able to do that perfectly fine. But I haven't tested to see if he stops on the Trackmaster stoppers yet. Just in case he doesn't, we have one of those crash and repair rocks and 5 freight cars, as well as a buffer and a pile of rock to stop him if he doesn't get stopped by the stoppers. And just in case you don't think anything could get stopped by the stoppers at full speed, we are at that kind of speed. I can show you that. I can test that out. So, first we have a Trackmaster Classic Thomas. His battery doesn't work. Obviously, this is a free-rolling one. He's very old. So, if I just throw him at the switch, he did get stopped. And it kind of sounded like something fell off. Oh, this did. I think he jolted the track. Next we have Muddy Ferdinand. I believe I got this guy off of kaiki.com. Yeah, I got this guy off of Kaiki. Not sponsored. Up, he derailed. But yeah, he gets stopped by stoppers. Next we have the Brio Mighty Red. Very free rolling engine, very heavy engine. Even he gets stopped by the stoppers at that kind of speed. Albeit it does take a little bit to stop him. We have Eric. Very light, but does easily free roll down here despite everything he's been through. As you can see, he stops dead in his tracks, except he's alive. Although he is still on his tracks. I did bring out this little cheap HO scale engine by some from the dollar store, but I realized that probably won't be able to fit go along this because you can fit an HO scale engine or freight car on here on Trackmaster track, but once it comes to the Superstation track, it'll start misaligning and it'll bump up here and probably derail here. If it's still going, it'll definitely derail on one of these switches. Okay, now it's time for the big test. See if Muir can be stopped by stoppers. Now he is a little bit too wide to fit in this, but I can push him forward. And well, I wasn't actually expecting that to work. As you can see, I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I still kind of want to see him smash into these freight cars, though. So let's unjam the levers and roll him all the way back up to the top. Now, see, that's how things would have gone if he hadn't have stopped on one of these. As you can see, he has come to a perfect stop. Didn't even touch the buffers. All because of these 5 freight cars and that one rock. Up. And now I stomped onto the porch, he has hit the buffers. But I kind of want to see if some things can push him up the incline. So, like, first let's get out Mighty Red. Mighty Red has been slammed into the buffers. Now let's turn around to Muir. Okay, let's hit the forward button. Oh, Mighty Red's struggling, but well, let me give you a nudge. Okay, you can't do it. So let's try a Trackmaster. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy don't work. I can use a Trackmaster Classic engine. Ferdinand. Oh, Ferdinand fell. Hold on a second, let me get him on the rails. Mighty Red has stopped him? No. No. Ferdinand does not nearly have enough power. It does not have nearly enough power to push Muir up. It's red! This is Trackmaster 2 track. We can put a Trackmaster 2 engine on here. And obviously, the geared wheel, or the geared looking wheels fit into the grooves of the groove track. So we can he can be stronger and go faster up inclines. So let's try. I'll give you a nudge. And would you look at that, he is actually doing it. Really quickly, let me just show you how fast he goes normally. Pretty fast. If I put him right behind Muir, not slipping on the points. If I put him behind Muir, he goes that slow. Look how great Muir looks with the moving rods. Of course, he's gonna stop there. Now, let's see, can Thomas outrun Muir going down the hill? No, it does not seem like he can. Obviously, this guy's dead. Eric doesn't have a motor, neither does Jack. This engine would be motorized, but I took the motor out of it because I accidentally broke the coupling off of it. So yeah. Now I think it's only fair if I compare Muir to another piece, to the only other piece of Plains merchandise I have currently available. I do have more Plains diecasts, but this is the only one I have on me right now. This Francesco Bernoulli looking flippin' plane. I don't think he's... Obviously, I've heard that the Disney diecasts, or the Disney Store diecasts, are a little bit of a bigger scale than the Mattel diecasts. And as you can see, well, you can't really see it because it's too blurry, but yeah, this guy is a Mattel diecast. Well, this guy is a Disney Store diecast. So yeah, overall, Muir gets a 10 out of 5. And this one gets to 11 out of 5 because I got him for so cheap. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but he sort of wobbles as he rolls. But, you know, yeah, he sort of wobbles as he rolls. And I don't know if that's intentional, if that's a flaw with this specific mirror, or with all the mirrors, or if it's just because I'm running him on Trackmaster track, which is a little bit lumpy and bumpy sometimes. But yeah, I genuinely think this is a good product. Especially for the fact that I got this for only $1 when I could have gotten it for $30. Yeah, let's see if Mighty Red is able to help him. Just give him a little bit of a nudge. That's all he needs. There we go. And then, of course, once we get up here, he stops, and then, oh, he's still going. No, don't fall off. You fall off. You free roll. And then roll all the way down there. Beautiful. Yeah, Muir might have to be my favorite piece of, like, Cars franchise diecasts, or, like, merchandise of all. Because, yeah, he's a locomotive, and, yeah. Also, fun fact, remember that one train from the first Cars movie? I'll have the clip up on screen now. Well, apparently that guy, was going to have a diecast, or a Mattel diecast, but that never got created because they had to make a way for Cars 2 to diecast, because Cars 2 was releasing very soon. On fun fact, that one train from the original Cars movie is actually called Trev. I bet none of you knew that, but he is. And of course this guy is called Muir, because it says it right on his pad. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Peace guys, see ya, bye bye.